What's up, guys? It's Charlie DiSturco from the Action Network. It's been a crazy week of college hoops, and there are just 16 teams left with their shot at a national championship. Let's take a look at how the Sharps and Big Bettors are attacking the opening lines for the 2022 Sweet 16. The first matchup is sure to be one of the best of the two-day slate. Third-seeded Texas Tech and second-seeded Duke meet at the Chase Center in San Francisco on Thursday night. This is a game that opened with Duke as slight favorites and has since flipped sides, with the Red Raiders now laying a point and a half depending on where you look. This is a dominant Texas Tech defense that ranks first in adjusted defensive efficiency per KenPom. They love to slow the pace down and play out of the half court, where they rank first nationally and are elite at defending attacks at the rim and fourth out of isolation, which is the play type that opponents run the most against this Red Raiders squad. That's important to note because this Duke team primarily runs its offense out of isolation. They love to attack the ball inside and are top 10 in two-point offense, using their size advantage around the rim. But that won't really happen against a Texas Tech team that can match Duke's physicality on the interior and turn this game into a defensive slugfest. Texas Tech's offense is similar to the Blue Devils, as they rank in top 30 at finishes at the rim, their most common shot type. While they do have turnover problems at times, Duke isn't a team to take advantage of that. They rank just outside the top 300 in turnover rate. The Sharps are looking to back Texas Tech -1 here on Thursday night. The Red Raiders should have the advantage on the interior on both ends of the floor, and a huge advantage that hasn't been spoken of much is that Texas Tech is actually the 34th most experienced team in the country, even with the first-year head coach Mark Adams. While Duke, on the other hand, they're the 13th youngest team per KenPom. Staying with Thursday, tipping off in San Antonio, 11th-seeded Michigan looks for another upset win, this time against the second-seeded Villanova Wildcats. Unlike the Texas Tech Duke game, Sharps and Big Money Bettors are both aligned on the total in this matchup. It opened up at 136.5 and has since been slammed down a point and a half and now sits around 135 at most markets, meaning that these Sharps and Big Bettors expect a slower paced defensive grind of a Sweet 16 bout. Villanova is one of the most efficient offenses in the country. They take care of the basketball and love to attack through the pick and roll. They love to limit possessions and run at a snail's pace, forcing opponents to match their tempo and beat them in the half court. While Michigan does prefer to run their offensive sets out of the half court and are on the slower side of things too, this is a team that can struggle at times on the defensive end of the floor, especially in the low post and pick and rolls, which is where Villanova thrives. They also, on the offensive end, love to attack through the post and their big man Hunter Dickinson. He scored 20 points or more in both games and is shooting nearly 70% from the floor in the NCAA Tournament. While this Villanova defense may struggle defending the 7'1" big at times, they have the advantage almost everywhere else on the floor. This is a team that defends finishes at the rim well, often forcing opponents to beat them from off the dribble threes, and that's just not where Michigan is equipped to attack and beat other opponents. It makes sense that the Big Money and Sharps both align and have poured in on the under in this matchup. Villanova loves to slow the pace down and never plays with a sense of urgency. In a game where possessions will be limited and where the Wildcats should direct the pace and control the game throughout, the under 135 makes most sense. That's it for me. Be sure to use the Action Network app if you want to see how Sharps and Big Money Bettors are attacking the rest of this loaded Sweet 16 slate. Like this video and subscribe to the Action Network for free picks and more breakdowns on the rest of college basketball as the season comes to an end. And best of luck on all your action in the upcoming week.